Guys, and welcome to Engineer's Mindset. In the previous video we talked about limits and functions of single variable by direct substitution method. Okay, so in this case we are going to try the next card, which is by factorization method. Let's say we are given to evaluate limit as s tends to 2 of the function f of x squared minus 4 over x minus 2. You know by substitution you set s to be equal to 2. Okay, so it means now that the limit as s tends to 2, the function f of x becomes f of 2 is now equal to, so in place of x we substitute the value as 2. So this is x squared, so we have 2 squared minus 4 divides 2 minus 2, and 2 squared is 4 minus 4 divides 2 minus 2, and this happens to be 0 divides by 0. Again, 0 divides by 0 is what we call indeterminate expression. So it means that the limit cannot be obtained by direct substitution method. So since that can't happen, we'll now try the next method, which is by factorization. So factorizing. So we factorize to obtain the value of x squared minus 4. Now you know that x squared minus 4 is a quadratic equation in this case. This can be written as x squared plus 0x minus 4. This is quadratic equation in this case. All right, so we apply factorization method of quadratic equation. Look for two numbers such that when you multiply them you have minus 4, and when you add the two numbers you have 0. Those two numbers are simply what? Minus 2 and plus 2, such that minus 2 times 2 will give us what? Will give us minus 4. And again, minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 0. So that's by factorization, looking for two numbers such that when you multiply them you have minus 2, and when you add them you have 0. If that's the case, then we have x squared. Okay, in place of this 0x we are simply saying is plus 2x minus 2x. Of course, 2 minus 2 is 0. It will give us 0x. Then minus 4. Okay, so this is x squared. So let's factor this together. We have x squared plus 2s, put them together, plus, then put this together, minus 2x minus 4 equal to 0. All we did was just to what? Factorize. It's still the same thing. All right, from here x is common, so you pull out x into x plus 2. Okay, plus, from here minus. Okay, minus 2 is common. Of course, there's minus 2. This is 4, so minus 2 can pull out, so this becomes, okay, minus 2 into x. We are now left with plus 2 over here, and this equals to 0. Of course, minus 2 times x will give us minus 2. Minus 2 times plus 2, of course, will give us minus 4. All right, so since we have x plus 2 in bracket, we'll pick out one of them. So we'll have x plus 2, pick out one of them, then pick out x minus 2 in the bracket. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. So it means now that this implies that the factors of x squared minus 4 is actually x plus 2 times x minus 2. So we have this equal to x plus 2 into x minus 2. All right, so we can now, in place of x squared minus 4, put in the value. So it means now that the limit as s tends to 2 of the function f of x, which is x squared minus 4 over x minus 2, can also be rewritten as, is equivalent to saying in place of x squared minus 4 we are using x plus 2 into x minus 2 in place of x squared minus 4. All right, this is all over x minus 2. All right, now you notice now that you have x minus 2, you have x minus 2, so x minus 2 can strike x minus 2, meaning that we are now left with what? Limit as s tends to what? 2 of the function. We are now left with x plus 2. All right, so we can now set s to be equal to 2. If we do that, we now have limit as s tends to 2 of f of 2 is now equal to x is 2. So in place of x we put 2 plus 2. The answer is simply what? 4. All right, guys, let's try another problem. Alright guys, so let's say we are given to evaluate limit as s tends to minus 2 of the function f of x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. As always test by substitution first. Always test by substitution first. By substitution, you set x to be equal to minus 2. So if you do that, this becomes limit as s tends to minus 2 of f of minus 2 equal to, so we'll have x squared, so this is minus 2 squared, plus we'll have 5x, so this is 5 into minus 2 plus 6 divides by x is minus 2, so minus 2 plus 2. Okay, so let's see, this is equal to minus 2 squared is 4 plus, okay, 5 into minus 2 is actually minus 10. Okay, and then plus 6, so you have minus 2 plus 2. Okay, this is equal to, this is 4 minus 10 plus 6, 2 minus 2. Of course, 4 minus 10 is minus 6 plus 6 divides 2 minus 2, and minus 6 plus 6 is 0, 2 minus 2 is 0. Again, this is indeterminate. Alright, so it means that by direct substitution the limit has failed. Alright, so we try the next card, which is applying factorization. So let's try factorization. By factorization, so we find the factors of x squared plus 5x plus 6. Let's see. By factorization, you look for two numbers such that when you multiply the two numbers you have 6, and when you add the two numbers you have 5. Okay, those numbers are simply 2 and plus 2 and plus 3, such that plus 2 times plus 3 is equal to 6, and then plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, which is this. Alright, so we'll factor this and see x squared plus, in place of 5 it is simply 2x plus 3x. 2 plus 3 is obviously 5. Alright, so plus 6. So just like we did in the first case, this x squared plus 2x, put them in a bracket, plus 3x plus 6, also put them in a bracket. Alright, so x is common here, so you pull out x is out, we have 1x left, so this x plus 2 plus 3 is common between 3 and 6, so pull out 3 into x is left, x plus what is left here now is 2, such that 3 times x is 3x, 3 by 2 is 6, so it's still correct. Alright, so since we have x plus 2, s plus 2 and s plus 2 here, we can now simply pick one of them. So we have x plus 2 enclosed in a bracket, then pick x plus 3 in a bracket, so we have x plus 3. Alright, so it means now that this x plus 2 into x plus 3 is the factor of x squared plus 5x plus 6. Alright, so if you have this, it now implies now that the limit as s tends to minus 2 of the function f of x, which was written as x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 2 can also be rewritten as, or is also equivalent to, in place of x squared plus 5x plus 6, simply putting this becomes x plus 2 into x plus 3 divided by x plus 3, just this. So from here you find out that, sorry, divided by x plus 2. From here you find out that s plus 2 can strike s plus 2. So it now means that we are left with limits as s tends to minus 2 of the function f of x. We now have x plus 3. Alright, so we now set x. Let's set x to be equal to minus 2. Alright, then so we'll have minus 2 plus 3 in place of x minus 2 plus 3, and the answer is simply 1. Alright guys, that's it. I will see you in the next videos with more questions on factorization. Thank you. Please like the video if you find it interesting, and share to your friends for more subscribers. I'll see you in the next video.